What's going on, guys? It's Smudger here. As you can see, we are currently sat on the Raven Software Twitter page, and that's because an update has just gone live. Their website is not working, so we're going to look at the screenshot they very handily posted. There's some interesting changes they've put out that could actually shake up the Warzone meta if they are as strong as maybe they should have been last time they tried to nerf guns. And so we're just going to jump straight into it. We're going to have a discussion around it and just give some general opinions. So if you are grinding the camo challenges for the R1 Shadowhunter crossbow, these will now appear correctly. There were some bugs, I'd seen a few people say something, so if you are going for camos, that's good news for you. Weapons, Cold War Tactical Rifle Charlie, which is the AUG. The recoil strength has been increased. So they said they did this whenever it was, like 6 days ago. It now looks like they've actually gone back and added to it even more. They actually say burst weapons ride a fine line between inefficient and oppressive. The intent of this change is to maintain the weapon's identity of being a powerhouse while making it a bit more difficult to wield. Right now we feel it's too easy to stay on target. We will continue to monitor the performance of it. So that could be massive. That could really kind of shake up the meta if the recoil is unmanageable, if it's just not viable for those longer distances where it beams at the moment. That could be great news for anyone who is tired of the burst meta and kind of wants to go back to kind of the AMAX meta. But what they've also done is nerfed the FFAR allegedly, and that is that the ADS speed has been decreased. Now, one of the biggest issues / benefits of using the FFAR is that the ADS speed was so quick that you could snap onto people left, right and centre. Never mind how easy it is, I still think, to control a lot of the recoil in those mid-ranges, especially where you'd like to see it drop off and a traditional SMG type of weapon would drop off. But they're actually saying that the FFAR is a jack of all trades. It has the damage profile and range of an AR as well as the fire rate of an SMG, and that's the issue. The FFAR's wholesale efficiency... Have they spelled efficiency wrong, or am I stupid? Has it edging out SMGs at ranges we're not satisfied with. Ideally, the FFAR fulfills the role of a mid-range dominator, which would make sense, while falling to prey to weapons that excel in short-range engagements, which is not the case at the moment. We are bringing the FFAR a bit more in line with what you might expect from an AR, damage and range at the cost of handling. So they're trying to slow it down so that, a MAC-10, an MP5 will manage to outgun you. It remains to be seen whether this will be the case. I'd love for it to be the case. The FFAR was a ton of fun to play with at the start, and now it's just getting a bit annoying, as do most messes. They've also done quite a few fixes and changes to the attachments, so we'll take a quick look at them now. The rear grip attachments that showed ADS speed pros should now actually increase ADS speed, because the rear grips were just pointless to use because they didn't do what they said they were supposed to. They fixed a bug with the Groza where the 16.5-inch CMV mil-spec barrel would bypass damage fall-off. I've seen a few videos yesterday on this, and I was actually going to make a video myself testing it, but I don't need to anymore if they have fixed this. Essentially, the damage profile just would not drop off, and the Groza was quickly becoming quite a good gun. Fixed a bug with the Ember sighting point where the XM4 AK-47 had their ADS speed increase rather than decrease. I don't think that's going to affect too many players. They'll just switch to a different site if it bothers them that much, but it's nice that they have taken the time to fix it. Fixed a bug with the Salvo Fast Mag where the FFAR and the M16 were not having the ADS speed decrease. So part of the Salvo Fast Mag is that ADS speed is kind of sacrificed in order to be able to reload quicker. If you've ever played with that mag on, that does not feel like the case. There is no difference to the FFAR. And I think that's where a lot of the issue comes from, is you can fire 50 bullets into someone, reload, and fire another 50 in by the time they've had time to bring up their gun and fire at you. And then finally, the Pellington 703 wrap suppressor effect should now be properly represented in the stat bar. Probably more of an aesthetic change. I imagine they were already represented in game files, they just weren't represented visually for us to see. But it seems that they've done a decent amount, which we like to see, and we hope that these are substantial changes, if nothing just to at least make the AUG a bit more difficult to use. It could still be a perfectly viable gun at range for those higher tier players, but you want to be able to have that choice in your kind of day-to-day lobbies and Warzone to make sure that you can have a bit of variety in the loadouts that you are running. And with that being said, As always, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you want to find your way back. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.